So you find yourself sniffing every Friday and Saturday night. How did that happen? Because you taught yourself. You taught yourself so well, it's become a habitual pattern. When you're born, your brain splits into two halves. Conscious, that's everything you're aware of right now. You're born with very limited functionality. You cry, you sleep, you feed, you go toilet. More or less, that's all you do. Then you have your subconscious or unconscious. I like the word unconscious. That's everything that goes on beneath your awareness. That runs your parasympathetic nervous system, your sympathetic nervous system. That controls your core temperature, your respiratory, your muscle movements, both voluntary, non-voluntary, and so many other things that we don't need to focus on. So, over and above this limited functionality that you're born with, everything you do today, you learn to do. You learn to feed yourself, you learn to crawl, you learn to walk, you learn to talk, you learn to read, you learn to write. Millions of things you learn to do. And all learning works through repetition. Let's take driving a car. At some point in your life, you learn to drive. You learn clutch, mirror, indicator, accelerator, biting point, feeding the wheel, side mirrors, front mirrors. All of these things that you had to do. And eventually, as you concentrate on your driving, you got conscious competence. You were able to drive the vehicle with sufficient number of lessons, provided you think about how to drive the vehicle. And then it went from conscious competence into your unconscious, and a vault wraps around it because you don't want to forget this pattern of behavior that you learned to do driving, okay? You don't want to wake up in a week's time and find you get in a car and you're unable to remember how to drive. That doesn't happen because it's protected at an unconscious level. The same way as you learn to swim and you don't want to get in a swimming pool and suddenly forget how to swim, or learn to walk and suddenly forget how to walk. So it doesn't happen because it's protected at an unconscious level, like a vault wrapping around a pattern of behavior that you learn. The problem is there is no distinction between positive and negative. It doesn't understand that driving's good and racking up lines isn't. Now think about it. You've done more lines than you've had driving lessons. So it's no wonder that your usage has gone from here into here. Because remember, the job of your mind is to simplify and automate any patterns of behavior to make your life as easy as possible. It doesn't understand positive, negative, good and bad. So now you've got this habitual process of sniffing, protecting your unconscious mind. Not only did you do that, but along your journey, you added stimuli. Having a bad day, having a good day, having an argument. It's a Friday, it's a Saturday. I deserve it. It's a funeral, it's a wedding, celebration, commiseration. Now X plus Y equals U's. You've created that pattern.